Libra, a reading for you, a month by month reading for you for 2018. I can't light the candle and I'm out of gas, so it won't burn. Sorry for this. Okay, let's start. You have a very interesting beginning of the year. You have the Chariot, which is overcoming obstacles and joining all the forces, the dark ones and the light ones, to drive you somewhere in the direction you want to go. You don't have to see the destination, but you're still going with a great speed. And the other card is Ten of Pentacles, which may indicate that you in this movement you are supported by a group of people, by your family, your co-workers. These are the people you can trust. It's your heritage in a way. So it's not only your hands' work, it's also the work of the others, but you're part of the system and it supports you in your journey. Then, in February, you have Two of Cups, which is always about meeting the other and recognizing him or her for what he or she is. It's usually the card of love, the card of partnership, the card of meeting the one, whether it's a lover, a partner in business, or your life purpose, your destination. But you have it with Ten of Swords, which may indicate that this meeting, this recognition, might not be very pleasant for you. It may be the end of something, the end of way of thinking, the end of relationship, the end of some modus operandi that you incorporated into your life that is no longer valid. And there's change here. There's the end of a cycle with Ten of Swords, especially that you have also the Ten of Pentacles. So it all marks endings. These are not stable energies. These are energies that are about to change. And it seems that this changes everything, because then you have the Tower in March. People are very afraid of this card usually because it's dark. It shows people falling from windows to their despair. It shows the lightning, it shows flames, it shows the crown that is stricken by the lightning and it's falling. This is the ego falling. But for me, this is a very expensive card. I mean, this is a card of expansion because it's Mars. And Mars is always about expansion. Today we think it's about the war, but its core sense, its core meaning is expansion. The war is only the result of expansion when we meet somebody else. So there is this expansion here that is, I think, setting you free from something, even if it's painful. You can no longer stand it, and it can no longer stand. That's why it's crumbling down. And it brings justice. It brings more balance into your life, and it makes you more you. This is your card. This is a Libra card. And I had this feeling that it's going to appear somewhere. So it's for your good. Remember this. It's for your greatest good. You may not see it now. You may not recognize it right now. It can seem terrible and sudden and violent. But it's really for you. It's all for you. So you'll benefit from this, even if you don't recognize this now. So enjoy this empowering energy. I think you may be the one who starts this, and if you do, it makes you so much stronger when you decide to make such a harsh movement. If it's not you, then it's the universe helping you, because I know Libras sometimes have difficulties with making decision. So the universe is making decision instead of you. But it's for your own good, remember about this. And it brings balance into the life. In April, we have this transition period, this healing period with Four of Swords. So you may feel tired after what happened. You may feel exhausted even. This is the card of a knight that came back from war alive, and now he's lying on his catafalque. Is it called like that? Pondering about the mystery of life and death. It's a meditation card for me. Card of healing, the card of rest, the card of retreat. Very silent, peaceful. So you have this peace of mind. And I think out of this Ace of Swords emerges the clarity of the mind is what you acquire here, is what you get here in this meditative state. So it's very much needed for you. This clarity of the mind, decision, even if it's a tough one, you know what you want to do. You have a very clear mind after this, and you're ready to go. In May, we have Three of Cups, which is a very joyful card, a card of celebration. But we have it together with Tower again. So we have this destructive, powerful, and freeing energy again. That's why I think this process has only begun here. And in the process you realized something very important about your social life, I think. Because we have Two of Cups here, Three of Cups here. For some of you, this means divorce, definitely, because we have Ten of Swords with Two of Cups, so the ending of a relationship. Then the Tower, total destruction of something, and Justice, which can be divorce papers and court case. Then the period of stagnation and resting, and then you understand it's more than that. It's not only about you and this person. If it was something about this, it may indicate generally your attitude towards others and the other's attitude towards you. Something needs to change here. For some of you, this means you find out about the third party that were involved here in this situation. For some of you, this is about alcoholism or any other addiction that was destructive in your environment, and you are sure you no longer will tolerate it. You don't want it anymore. So that's crumbling down again, and again that's liberating. Again, I have this feeling that you needed it deeply to make your life pure, to make your life really what you want it to be. I love this card. It's so potent. It's powerful. Sometimes it's seen as ejaculation, so sending the seeds of life into the world, beginning something new, very creative force. That's why I think you don't only destruct things, you also make clean place for construction, for creating something anew, on new basis, healthier, if you want it. Then in June, you start anew with totally fresh mind. That's the Fool, and that's the result, I feel, of this Ace of Swords we've seen here. This is even greater beginning. This is even stronger because it's major arcana. And you do it on a, as I said, on a healthier basis. I feel here that you strongly decide that this time it's going to be balanced. This time you're going to have this balance between giving and taking. You won't let anyone to hurt you anymore. You won't allow anyone to drain your energy like they used to. It's a new, fresh look at your life, at your energy, and at the way you dispose, the way you manage your energy, and the way you connect with people, even the kind of people you connect with. I think you've learned so much here, and you decided that this time it's going to be different, and it's very strong conviction, I think. And I feel it's going to work this time, but it won't be easy at the beginning, I feel also, because when we have those old habits, they are stronger than we think, and sometimes life tests us whether we are really, really sure that we want to start anew on a new basis with new rules in life. But I feel you have this very strong thought that you no longer want to be drained. You no longer tolerate disproportion, imbalance. You want balance in your life, and you're going to achieve it this time. So you start anew. Let's look what the second part of the year brings, and that's in the second movie.